Welcome everyone to our monthly vlog for the month of January. We're going to get right to it. Trump is all over the media, but no one has speculated on what effect his policy will have on Canadian media itself. Here's our take on that. As you know, the CRTC recently has allowed American commercials to be viewed in Canada during the Super Bowl. The Canadian networks are obviously not happy about that, and I think Trump's protectionist policies, are going to give them some ammunition in lobbying the CRTC to reverse that decision. The CRTC is going to have a harder time convincing Canadian media to be free trade and cross-border without barriers of any kind when the tonality and the policies are moving in the opposite direction. Further, the presence of alternative facts in the US and the erosion of factual media is going to make it easier for Canadian news agencies to apply and receive federal assistance. Edward Greenspoon, on behalf of a public policy forum, described Canadian news media as being in grave danger and in need of federal assistance. The forum interestingly suggests that we stop thinking of news media as we have broadcast versus digital versus print, and start thinking of it as curated, in other words, legacy media, versus participatory and opinionated media, aka new media. That's a great insight. Now for the broadcast news, over to Juicy Fruit.
Thank you, John. Okay, the next 2 minutes, they're going to be Trump-free. Promise. So there's been a lot of talk about the success of Global Television's fall 2016 performance. But you know what? We need to put the numbers into a little perspective, okay? So Global Primetime's 2+ average minute audience was relatively flat year over year, fall 2016 versus fall 2015. What propelled the reports of Global's success was CTV's 15% AMA decrease, fall 2016 versus fall 2015. That's a big drop, and that actually allowed Global to step into that spotlight that CTV usually claims. Global had new hits with Bull, MacGyver, and a very consistent week-to-week schedule. CTV had new hits, Designated Survivor, and This Is Us, but they had 2 new disappointments with Conviction and Notorious, a very once dominant but weakening Sunday night lineup, and CTV had a schedule, especially in December, that was riddled with many preemptions. Basically, overall, fall 2016 versus fall 2015, primetime conventional television's 2+ AMA is just down only 7%. CTV is still Canada's #1 primetime network with over 1 million 2+ AMA viewers. Global was second with 862,000. Again, I stress, this is all prime time, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m., Monday to Sunday. So here's your top 10 for fall 2016. Of course, number 1, it's still The Big Bang Theory, Thursday nights in simulcast at 8 o'clock, 3.3 million viewers per week. That's not reach, those are just viewers. That's an incredible number. Newbies, Bull, ranked number 3, Designated Survivor, number 4, and MacGyver, number 10. The industry's new darling, my personal favorite, This Is Us, ranked number 11. And speaking of This Is Us, the series was just renewed for 2, not 1, 2 more 18-episode seasons. So everybody stock up on those tissues, because me, will be sobbing watching this gem until March 2019. And I dare you, folks, if you haven't watched This Is Us, I dare you to not get suckered into it by its emotional blackmail. See, whenever I talk about This Is Us, I get all verklempt. Anyway, listen, that's it for now. We're going to see all of you next month.